Welcome. Thank you guys for joining me. I am live on Instagram. I'm also live on Facebook. It's Andrea Lee, L-E-I-G-H Cox on Facebook. I'm actually in the backyard with the dogs. One of the few times the dogs are actually staying quiet. And I wanted to actually share this moment with all of you. Something that came up to me, for me rather, and something that's been coming up for me a lot lately, and I think maybe a few of you can relate. I can't see you because the sun is shining, but I think that you can see me, I hope. So let me know that you can hear me and see me by hitting the thumbs up button, and definitely by telling me where you're tuning in from in the comments below. I'm actually going to take my phone and say hello to you on Facebook. Couple quick announcements. So right here, my friend Evangelique on Instagram, I shared her in my stories and here on Facebook. She's doing a flower class, so I wanted to pay homage to her and invite you all to check out her flower class. It's in the stories. Also check out my anointing oils in the shop section, the Detox Intuitive on Etsy, and also in the shop section, the Detox Intuitive in my spiritual gifts and offerings. My book, Eat Right for Your Zodiac, you can get on Amazon or in Barnes & Noble. It's also available in my shop on andreacox.com, Kindle, Target, everywhere. So, what's been coming up for me, you can hear the birds, they're so beautiful, is a lot of things to get done, but really just wanting to slow down and to enjoy the moment and savor life. And something actually brought this to my attention really strong over the past few months. I was going through something where I was feeling like I was being poked constantly. For years I've felt like that from various situations, and I'm really at a place in my life where peace, quiet, tranquility is it's like gold. You guys, it's like, it's literally the sunshine in my day is when I can enjoy time with my dogs. Maverick's doing his rounds in the yard to make sure everything's safe and secure, and Lewis is laying right in front of me. Or no, Lewis is back there actually. But it's worth its weight in gold. And I was reminded today, my friend Danny Cohen, he's my friend here on Facebook, he had a major surgery on his bowels, not an easy surgery. He's went through several brain surgeries, and he's always so grateful. So here he's went through all of these brain surgeries, now bowel surgery today, and he still posted a gratitude post. And that really touched my heart in a big way. It touched my heart because so often we're rushing around trying to get things done, right? I'm guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. But when do we actually enjoy time to ourselves and time with our animals or your children or whatever it is for you? Time to just reflect, time to lay in nature, time to not have to get back to emails and phone calls, etc. When do we ever tune out? And I actually brought the singing bowls out. I didn't bring all of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I brought 5 of the 7 out because I actually want to give a gift to Danny Cohen. He doesn't have like some huge following or anything like that, but I mean, I've been following him for years. You can follow him as well. He's just got such a big heart. He has such a big, beautiful heart, constantly being grateful each and every day and really recognizing what's important in life. And what's important to him is gratitude. And what I'm finding I'm feeling grateful for in my life is FaceTime calls with my mom, talking to my cousin Mika, spending time alone in the yard with my dogs. When I planted the garden a few weeks ago, taking long Epsom salt baths, I just am in a place of really relishing, needing, I almost want to call it recovery, recuperation from just life in general. From TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, just really, really enjoying life. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to anoint my hair. This is abundance oil found on the Detox Intuitive. Now, this isn't about money. Abundance isn't about money. Abundance is about family, animals, nature, peace, quiet. And I think you'll find when you really figure out what abundance is, you'll see that it has very little to do with money. It's about the connections you have with those people you can call that you haven't spoke to in 25 years. That's true abundance. It's not about clout. It's not about your Bitcoin. It's about those true connections. So I'm going to welcome a few of you on. Continue to tell me where you're tuning in from. And these are chakra healing bowls. Welcome, Deborah. Welcome, Bob. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to start with the sacral chakra bowl. I'm going to move to the heart chakra bowl. I'm going to go to the throat chakra bowl. I'm going to go to the solar plexus. We're just going to move around. chakra it represents, but it's really high pitch. Are going through a loss of a loved one or even fear of death. And I feel like these bowls hold some significance. feel like a group of birds just came to like join us. I always feel like that. And I've been blessed in every house I've ever lived in to be surrounded by birds. My last home was like a bird and rose sanctuary. And when I relocated here, I relocated for peace and for quiet. And a lot of you probably think, why would you relocate to Las Vegas for peace and quiet? I'm going to actually spread these around to represent us just calming down, slowing down in everyday actions. Even if we have to give up caffeine, some of you I feel intuitively may want to give up caffeine. So when I spread these around, whatever addiction, whatever you're holding on to that you feel like you can't let go of, let these represent you letting go. Just of everything that no longer serves your highest good. What I was saying is, when I moved here for peace and quiet, to heal, to be in peace, to be in quiet. And I feel like we all need to be more introspective at this time and ask ourselves why we feel the need to constantly crush it, to constantly go after things instead of allowing things to come to us. I know I feel in such an angelic place of peace and comfort right now, not paying for any advertising, any marketing, and having clients just seek me out from word of mouth. That feels heavenly to me. And when I woke up this morning, I meditated. I've been trying to do that daily with the dogs. It's hard with the dogs. And then I saw Danny Cohen's post, and I just want to bring up Danny's name again. I've never met Danny. I believe he lives in New York. He's had so many brain surgeries, and this morning he woke up from bowel surgery. And every day he says something inspirational, no matter what he's going through. Today he shared a photo of himself actually waking up from surgery. I think he had like a tube coming out of his nose. And I think he said something inspirational for everyone. And I'm actually getting really choked up because so many times, hi Lewis, come here. Because so many times, come here. So many times we have such beautiful things in our life. I have a house full of beautiful things, and I probably use maybe 10% of them. And we don't appreciate what's really around us. And for me, it's just spending time with my animals, FaceTiming with my mom, talking to a girlfriend like I did this morning. It's that type of connection. And spending time alone with God, with Source, with my ancestors. And I think it's important with everything going on in the world to really appreciate what we have here and now much, much more than we have been. And that's all I wanted to say to you guys. I don't even know if anyone's on here. Thank you guys for the love. And I just want you guys to remember that as you go throughout your day. I know a lot of you have kids. I know my animals are like my children. If I had kids, I would want to spend every waking moment with them. I don't want to curse in this video, but screw social media. Screw the rat race. Screw the 9 to 5. Put the cell phone down. I don't pay for any marketing or advertising, but I sure do pay 3 different people who respond to people for me, who interact with people for me, who send out my emails, etc., because my time is so valuable, just like yours is. And I just want to remind you, just this moment in time, just this moment in time, sitting here and listening to wherever this bird is coming from that feels like it's right in my ear. This is a moment that we'll never have again. And I don't think we really, it agrees. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. I don't think we really appreciate that. And I really want you guys to really remind yourself of this. This time last year, I was over in that area with my dying dog. And I remember thinking to myself, we had an owl come to visit. You guys are going to think I'm crazy. I'm talking about owls now. We had an owl come to visit, and I was playing the singing bowls. I think I did it live on Facebook for my dog, Roger, whose face was completely deformed. And I knew when that owl came, that was an omen and that he was going to pass away. And I remember thinking to myself, I will never have this time with this sweet, precious soulmate of an animal in this garden ever again. Like this sweet moment where I could play the singing bowls for him and he would cup my arm. I would never have it again. And I'm so grateful that I had that moment with him. So these moments you're having with people in your life will not last forever. So don't take them for granted. And on the flip side of that also, find time to go within and do a lot of deep reflection with yourself as well, because to know yourself and to love yourself and to truly love yourself is to love other people. And that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to play these just one more time. And I'm going to take a little sip of water. And then I'm going to let you guys go. And that's all I wanted to say. I mean, we'll never have this moment in time again. So instead of just here, everywhere, picking up this call and sending this email, try to just enjoy, right, our very existence with one another or in solitude. Solitude is very healing. It's been very, very healing for me. It's been a healing journey. Solitude brings me such clarity and peace within my heart and within my mind, where I'm able to focus and create things that otherwise I wouldn't be able to bring into creation. And before I get started in this, I have an announcement to make. I just gave birth to a podcast, and I'll be sharing it in the stories with all of you. It is a beautiful podcast. There's been a lot that's gone into the artwork and the bringing it into fruition. And so I'm going to be sharing that with all of you in my stories sections here and on Instagram. For a long time, I avoided that. I think I did one podcast. I interviewed John Sally 5 years ago, and then I decided to go the YouTube route. But it's something very magical, and I think it will be a big success. So I'm going to play these one more time. Oh my, I'm not as flexible as I used to be. I was sitting straddled on here, and that's definitely not it's definitely not for me. how sweet Maverick's being. Just gonna show you real quick. Sweet boy. Bye, you guys. Baby. Honey, what's the matter? Stinky? Come here. What are you doing? Come here, my love. You being a booger butt? You being a booger butt? I don't think she needs any new stalkers, so I'm going to keep her locale a secret. Come here, Lewis. You're being a stinky boy. Oh, look at you, stinky boy.